What up? How's everybody doing tonight? We about to get into this flick. I hope y'all can hear me. I don't feel like putting my headphones on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me cheat. Yup, y'all can hear me. Alright. He Never Died. 2015. It's rated R. It's a horror slash thriller. And you can find it on Netflix. I pulled up the trailer this time. So we can watch the trailer. So y'all can get a visual. A little visual. Okay. Did that over there, alright. Okay. Yup, He Never Died, 2015. I said all that. Okay, it got 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb. 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. It was directed by Jason. Now, I'm going to try really hard to pronounce this man's last name, but I might just give him a nickname because, I tried it a lot in my head and nothing happened. I'll try again. Hold on. Jason. Jason Krasiak. I'm going to go with Krasiak. I'm just going to call him the Kraz. Jason the Kraz, that's his name because I don't know how to say his last name, but he directed it. He also wrote the screenplay. These are Canadian folk. He also he wrote the screenplay. There was a part 2 to this called She Never Died that was directed by Audrey Cummings in 2019. We'll talk about that maybe in a minute, but that ain't why we're here, all right? Jason the Kraz, you know what I'm saying? I looked him up, and he doesn't really have, like I said, he's Canadian, so all his stuff is over there, and we don't know nothing about that over here. Like, really, there was not much to go by. What's up, Marina? Why you say Lord? Oh, did you watch it? Did you see it, Marina? Did you watch it? You were here, I think, when... Maybe you weren't. I didn't pick this... Well, I did pick this movie. But you got to blame Executive Session. He was here, and he suggested horror. And I asked him to pick a specific horror. And he was like, no, you pick. And horror is not my, main genre. So I told him I was just going to go on Netflix and blindly pick a horror flick. So this is what I came up with. Did you guys watch it? What's up, Nick B? How you doing? Oh, why? Oh, I see. You just started to watch it. I see. Girl, I'm about to ruin it for you. It's some crazy shit. Nick B, did you watch it? Anyway, let me get a sip. It's starring Mr. Oh, you know what? Let me put up my cookies. That's what I'll do. So you can know. You can know how I feel about the movie. Henry Rollins. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Henry. Henry Rollins. Hold on, wait. I can't type and talk at the same time. I'll be typing what I'm saying, and then I'll never get my little snap sizzle up there. Okay. I know that probably sounds crazy to y'all because I was speaking in just chunks of words that didn't make any sense. Okay. Henry Rollins, back in the 80s, was a damn rock and roll sex god. That's what the hell he was. Henry Rollins was fine. I mean, fine. To me, he was fine. He's an attractive older dude still. This movie's 2015. What's that? 8 years old. So, he's an attractive older dude. But back in the 80s, he was hot. Okay. You know what, Morena? He was in a rock band. He was in 3 rock bands. He started State of Alert in 1980. Then from 81 to 86, he was in Black Flag. And then I'm hip to the Rollins Band. He was in the Rollins Band from 87 to 06. I knew more of the 80s version. Um, but let me tell you what, when I got to writing down, looking up his IMDb and writing some shit down, things that I was familiar with, but then holy shit, man, I can't believe how many things this man has been in. It's so crazy how much Henry Rollins has been in that I just missed. A lot of voice work. That's part of it because a lot of these things that he did voices for, I don't watch, except for Adventure Time. I like Adventure Time, but like all these other things, I'll start shouting them out in a second. But I was really surprised. Also, he wrote a book, and he won a Grammy in '95 for Best Spoken Word. So like he does poetry too. He's a rock god. He's sensitive rock god who, plays a badass in some movies. He's an all-around player. For the ladies. Yeah, he was kind of fun, Marina, back in the day, Gert. Okay, so, like I was saying, he played Jack in the movie. He played Jack. Henry Rollins played Jack. I'll just shout out, man, I don't even know if y'all know him from movies like Johnny Mnemonic. I don't know if y'all saw that. Or even Bad Boys 2. He was in a movie called Heat, but it was from '95, not any current Heat. And then Desperate, but not Serious. But the show, he's a show guy. Like, he's been in some movies, a couple, movies. But the shows are out of this world. The Patrick Star Show. Masters of the Universe, which is he did voice work. Now Apocalypse. Those Who Can't. Deadly Class. Mr. Pickles. He did a voice work. Portlandia. Stretch Armstrong. Voice work. I'm sorry, Stretch Armstrong and the Flex Fighters. Let me get, He was in Z Nation. Con Man. Adventure Time. Sheriff. Callie's Wild West. Voice work. You're the Worst, Stitches, The Kroll Show, Legend of Korra, Uncle Grandpa, Dark Prophet, Hawaii Five-0, Animal Underworld, again, voice work, Paul Reiser Show, Sons of Anarchy. I've never watched that show. I know people like it. I've never watched a single episode. He was an American Dad, voice work, obviously, Californication, Odd Job Jack, Teen Titans, voice work, Drew Carey Show, Batman Beyond, Welcome to Paradox, Oddville, which was some MTV show. Now, I didn't even write them all down. All right, I ran out of paper. I had to save some paper for the other people that were in the damn movie. Okay? All right? But, wow, right? Henry Rollins. Me either, Nick would be. I haven't even gotten into what the movie's about yet, girl. Don't listen. I haven't even. I'm just rattling off this dude's little IMDb, just to let you know. You know what I'm saying? Well, I get a feel for Henry Rollins and his body of work. We're gonna get into the movie in a second. Oh, Nick would be. And then Andrea was played by a woman named Jordan Tadosi. She was the daughter. Andrea was the daughter, his daughter in the movie. She was from Degrassi. My daughter actually recognized her. I was making my daughter watch the movie, I think it was earlier today, maybe yesterday. Degrassi, and then some other things like Saving Hope, Rookie Blue, Willis Wildlife, Friends and Heroes. She was in the movie The Pacifier, and some other things. Wish Fart. Wish Fart. I don't even know what that is, but she was in it. Did you like Sons of Anarchy, Marina? Yeah, they're hey executive, did you watch the movie? It's all your fault that I watched it. Did you watch it? It's all your fault. Okay. And then Kara, the waitress broad, was played by her name is Kate Greenhouse. She was in The Good Witch, Murdoch Mysteries, Alphas, Haven, Angel's Eyes, The Tournament, 1-800-Missing, Bury the Lead, and This is Wonderland. I gotta keep it real. I've never heard of any of this shit I just named. I just thought maybe one of y'all had. I'm not familiar with her. She did kind of looked like familiar, like she had a face where I feel like I've seen her somewhere. I just don't know where, you know. Did you watch it? Okay. All right. So the movie. Wait, Grammy. I told you about his Grammy for Best Spoken Word. I talked about everybody's little gave you all a little rundown of their business. All right, now let me take my glasses off for a second. This movie, y'all. So I'm just gonna like ruin it for you right away and tell you what it's about. It's about Henry Rollins plays a man named Jack, who is you can't really call him a vampire because he eats people. And you can't really call him a zombie because he walks around and shit all the time. So you see him, fighting to he's trying to resist eating people. So he's found little outlets that he does. He goes to bingo every day because he doesn't desire to eat elderly people. So he goes and he plays bingo all the time to resist from eating people. It's his AA, if you will. He sleeps all day. He doesn't engage with people. He's extremely rude, extremely mean, pushes everyone away because he don't want to eat people. He's trying not to eat people. He's got this little waitress chick who's been digging on him, and he just dogs her every chance he gets. He's cold as fuck to her because he's trying to protect her, What's up, Leonard? What's up, Sunflower? How you doing? Right? You with me so far, everybody? Can't really call him a zombie. Can't really call him a vampire. At this point, you don't know what the hell's going on. Ooh, let's watch the trailer before I... see? I wanted us to watch the trailer before I say anything else. I wanted us to watch the trailer together. I think I'll have to go on mute or plug my headphones in. I don't want to do all that. Oh, wait. I got to share the screen. Present. Sharing the screen. Sharing audio. Oh, Leonard, you're here. Oh, yay. Thank you, Leonard. It was because of you I figured some shit out last week. Y'all remember? I shouted Leonard out. I'm like, Leonard, show me. I can't remember, Leonard, again. But I remembered. Thank you, Leonard. Bam. And then pull this shit up over here. I say over here. See, I had already got it queued up. Bam. Go in my settings like Leonard showed me. See what I'm saying? I think it what was it, Leonard? See, these numbers are different. It was 480 before. Leonard. Where the hell's Leonard? Leonard, which one do I push? I know you see him on the goddamn screen. All right, Leonard, tell me which one now. It doesn't say what it said before. Before it said 480. Now it says 0.25, 0.5. I don't know what that means, Leonard. It's just gonna skip if I just push play. Right, Marina? He's my guy. He teaches me stuff. I haven't seen his ass in a while. That's probably why I'm so far behind in my knowledge. Fucking Leonard, bro. 720. It doesn't say 720. I don't know what to do. Alright, this is what I know I gotta do, though. I gotta go on mute. I gotta find my mute. Okay. Let's see what happens when I push play.
Maybe you should join us for a ride.
Oh, shit! Get out of my house.
How are you doing today, Jack?
We need to talk.
Do you have anything aside from being ambiguous and hostile?
Hi.
Hello? Who's Andrea?
You never mentioned a daughter.
We just met a few hours ago.
So what do you want to do today?
Bingo.
I-20.
You're kind of out there, aren't you?
Get out!
Jack, I'm beginning to think that you just crawled out of the ground.
I was shocked to find out you had a kid. They have Andrea.
Why is he looking at me like that?
What are you doing?
Have you seen a young lady with a lip ring in here today?
What she look like?
A young lady with a lip ring.
Hey!
Are you Derek?
Yeah, mother.
How old are you?
I have no idea, but I'm in the Bible if that means anything. I'm known as Cain.
Probably just gonna go kill another room full of people. You are?
Probably.
Come on!
I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to kill you. I am going to tear you apart and eat you. It's not because I want to, but I have to.
Let me die!
Oh, wait. All right. I don't know. Did that play? I was watching on my TV. I hope y'all could hear it. Remove. Could y'all hear it? Yes. Yes, executive. He's Cain. He's Cain from the Bible. So, why is my shit frozen? I don't know if y'all can hear me. What up? Remove. Okay. Oh, wait. That's why. I see what happened. Burkay. Right, executive. He is Cain. It was pretty good, right, Leonard? Yes, he's Cain. You know, I won't front as much time as I've spent around religious folks in my life. I knew a bit about Cain and Abel. You know, I know that Cain killed Abel, right? I know that, or something. I know that God favored Abel and condemned Cain to wander the earth for eternity. That I know, all right? If I got some of that wrong, well, blame fucking Hollywood. So, in the movie, for whatever reason, they added a little twist and made it so that Cain not only had to wander the earth for eternity, but he also had to feast on flesh. You know what I mean? I don't know why that the director added that part, but I think it's fucking great that he added that part. It kind of made Cain like the OG. He's like OG zombie and shit, right? Like from, you know, kicking it old school. He's like the old school, like, I don't know, ghost maybe, zombie / vampire. It is definitely, Leonard, did you see they made a part 2. Well, it's not really a part 2. It's like a sister movie called She Never Died. These are Canadian actors and directors and whatnot. So the second one was made, and this one was made in 2015. The second one was made in 2019. And, you know, the little bit I read about it, it got bigger ratings as far as people. I mean, people like Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb, it got higher numbers. But people say it was trash, the second one. But, yeah, the numbers reflect it was better than this one. But the people disagree. Yeah, so Morena, he's, you know, well, Morena, vampires don't eat people. They just suck at the blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was munching on people's fingers. Like, he cut the one dude's fingers off and got to crunching them and shit. You know, it's some creepy shit. So he's Cain. He's sentenced to, you know, he's pushing people away because he don't want to eat them. And, you know, he's just a zombie Cain dude. Like, you can't call him a zombie or a vampire because he, you know, he's doing both. He's doing both things. So he's like both things. But he's Kane, and you know, the waitress chick that he was, she kept trying to make passes at him and be nice to him and go out for coffee. He kept telling her to fuck off. But eventually they started warming up to each other, and, well, forcefully. When the movie starts to pick up a little bit and they change they start engaging outside of the diner. Oh man, it was so funny. It was really funny. The shit because she was seeing shit that she couldn't process in her brain. Like there was one scene where he got shot in the head, point blank range, and he just stood up. And then she's like, "What the fuck?" And so then they're in the car, and you know he's got a big ass bullet hole in his head with a little bit of blood trickling down. And she's like, "Stop looking at me! I can't stand seeing you got a big ass hole in your head, Playboy." And so he's like, "Oh, you mean this hole? Oh, okay." And he takes the bullet out, and you know, just a few minutes later, the hole is gone. Pow! Brand new forehead. So like as these things are happening, she's just like like, what the fuck am I seeing? And then later he gives her $1 million in a bag to give him a ride. You know what I mean? Like she has so many things that she's dealing with. This dude she's been crushing on, and he's been shitting on her and telling her to fuck off. And now all of a sudden, he got shot in the head, removed the bullet, $1 million in a bag. Then his daughter's involved. Holy shit. It's a really good movie. You really got to watch this movie. What I found to be really interesting about this movie, you know, there was a man in the movie. They never say his name. And if you look at the credits when they roll, the character's name in the movie is the man with the goatee. And in this movie, you see him maybe 3 or 4 times. And he has a goatee. He's an older white man with a goatee and a black hat. And he doesn't talk. He's just sitting there. And the first time we see him, Jack is the only one that can see him. You know? And then the second time we see him, the daughter can see him also, but Jack is thrown back. Like, you could see him too, like he was really surprised that she also could see him. They never really explained that in the movie, why his daughter could see this man also. I would assume, but this is just my assumption. It's not a fact. That maybe it's because she was his daughter. She was like half, you know, whatever the fuck, half angel, half human. Maybe she had the senses that he has. Because the only other time in the movie that anybody else sees this man is when, you know, this motherfucker is probably about to die. You know what I'm saying? So, I did a hell of research today. I read lots of articles. I read lots of bulletin boards and the things where people ask the question and, you know, everybody gives an answer to it. All kinds of shit. Here we go. Here's what I got. So when it comes to the man with the goatee and the black hat that you see, at one point in the movie, Jack is, "Hey Kyle, how are you?" Thank you, executive. Jack is at one point yelling at the man in the black hat, all this shit, you know, saying, fuck God, and there is no God, and, you know, things like that, and yelling and screaming. But the man never speaks, he never moves, he just sits there and stares at him. And so then all the articles I read and all the research I did, there are many assumptions when it comes to the man with the goatee, the man with goatee. So if you read some comments that the actual directors of them and the guy who wrote the screenplay, who is also the director, some of the he like vaguely said, for the most part, it's up to you to decide who the man with the goatee is. He never really answered the question. He never gave a definitive answer on who the man with the goatee is. So it was just kind of leave it up to you. You decide who you wanted him to be. So then I start reading more and, you know, more people's opinions, and these were the main ones that I wrote down. There are a lot of them, but these seems to be the main ones. People thought he was Kronos, but that was, you know, debunked quickly because Kronos is Greek. It's a Greek god. I didn't know who Kronos was because I don't know much about Greek mythology. But I looked him up. Kronos was the king of Titans and the god of time. So a lot of people thought that the man with the goatee was Kronos because if you pay attention to Jack in the movie, he makes little references to that. Before he tells you flat out that he is Cain, he makes little references to let you know. It's like a breadcrumbs, if you will. Like he kept saying, he said he likes to walk. That's a little, breadcrumb to, Cain was, God sent him to walk, for the rest of his life. So that was a little, he loves to walk. And then also, he was really obsessed with time in the movie Jack. He was always asking what time it was, what the date was, what he never knew, the time of day was very important. And he asked it a lot in this movie. What's up, Max? How you doing? He asked it a lot in this movie. So that's why people thought that that the man, the goatee with the goatee, was Kronos, because Kronos is the god of time. But like I said before, Kronos is Greek mythology, not a biblical thing. So that killed that, debunked that right away. A lot of people thought that shit. Then there are people who flat out think it was Satan. There are other people that thought it was Samuel, the angel of death. And then the bigger people, and this is the one I tend to believe more. It sounds more matched up more with the breadcrumbs that they left in the movie, as opposed to like Kronos or Satan, because it wasn't Satan-like. Like, I understand he had a dark hat, he was just kind of ominous in the background, but it wasn't really a Satan thing for me. Like, it just wasn't. It just didn't give a Satan vibe. You watch it, you tell me. But this last one was Remph. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's spelled R-E-M-P-H. And Remph is the angel of time and space. He is God's in charge of. God put him in charge of time and space. So, in the movie, he would be who would be in charge in the Bible. I'm sorry. I guess he would be who would be in charge of Cain, right? Because that's his job as the god of angel of time and space. That would be his job. So he would be the one that would be in charge of Cain. So in this movie, he was like Cain's boss, showing up and shit. Fucking management showing up everywhere I go. Won't give me a day off. Won't let me retire. You feel me? So, from all the things I read, and that's how I feel. That's more what I'm leaning towards. That doesn't mean I'm fucking right. No one knows. No one's right. You're only Jason the Cross knows. Like he said, it's up to you. What do you think? It's really good. Team Mustard. It's a really good movie. Yes, Kronos was whatever. I wrote it down. Goddamn, I just said the King of Titans and the God of Time. Yes, Leonard. So yeah, I tend to lean towards the Remph idea. It just made more sense to me because he was, he had been around for so long that he was so mad that he was still here. He really just didn't want to be here anymore. So it made sense that because his punishment was so severe to walk the earth forever, that whoever was in control of that, I understand God is like the foreman, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you need a supervisor or the next in charge, and that would be the Remph. The Remph. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. If y'all seen it, do you think it was God? Do you think it was Satan? Do you think it was the Grim Reaper? Like, who do you think it was? It's a good movie. I haven't seen the second one. I'm gonna try to find it. I'm not in a rush, but I do want to watch it. Why not? Why the hell not? The first one was really good. I thought that the second one, that maybe they would make it about his daughter. It seems to make sense to me, since she was half him and half you know, just a regular chick, that like she would live on in the second movie. But according to what I read, it's not about her at all. So, and then I would like to check it out though. Okay. I gave it 3 cookies, man. I did. I gave it 3 cookies. There was so much comedy in this crazy ass horror / thriller flick. So much comedy. There's this one scene where he fucking twists this dude's ankle. Just twists it clean, snaps it the fuck around, so dude can't run away. But what was funny about it, more than the actual act of him turning the ankle, was the man whose ankle that was getting twisted, his reaction to that shit. He was just kind of like, you motherfucker. Like, he wasn't like really like, if I'm laying on my back and somebody's got a hold of my foot and you're fucking twisting my ankle all the way around until it snaps and my shit thuds to the floor, I think I'm going to say more than, you motherfucker. Like, oh, Lord, I might just pass out of shock and just keep waking up and looking at my foot and seeing it turned around and, passing the fuck back out. Yeah, he was just like, you. Yeah. Yeah, he wanted to die so bad, Leonard, man. It was crazy, that one dude, I love that one scene. Oh, man, it was so good. There was this one scene, well, there was a build-up. There were these 2 thugs, if you will, that were supposed to be roughing him up. And, you know, he murders people without much movement. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he just gets to jump on 4 dudes in a room, and he just walked and made himself a sandwich. And he just killed like 4 people. Like, he barely broke a sweat. But there was these 2 dudes that were thugging him, trying to beat him up. And he beat him up, and the one dude, he took his eye out. He just pushed his thumb straight through dude's eye and took his fucking eye out. So next time you see him in the movie, he's back on his job. He's a thug, you know? So now he's got a patch over the eye that he got plucked out. But he still got to do his thug job, you know? His boss ain't playing that shit. The boss, by the way, holy shit, that's my guy. Distraction. So later we see him all thugged out again, and of course Jack gets to jump on him again, but now Jack has him tied up in his bathtub. And the interaction between these 2 men in this bathroom was so funny. It was so good. Dude did not want to die, and he was a straight up snitch. You didn't have to ask his ass twice. He gave up addresses, phone numbers, times of days. He was so scared. He gave up the combinations to the safe and all that. What, Leonard? I didn't know that it was, I didn't even look at the cast. I have no idea who it was. I just know that it wasn't his daughter. It said a girl seeking vengeance for some shit. I don't know. But I remember when I read the reviews for John Wick, I was like, really? They made a whole movie because somebody stole this dude's puppy? So, like, he's killing everybody in the town because somebody stole his fucking puppy? Well, I watched it anyway because I really like Keanu Reeves. Like, I like Keanu Reeves a lot. John Wick was fucking awesome. All of them. I love John Wick. Okay, that's a whole other story. Whew. See how I got distracted? See how I'll go? Executive, I'll go. I'll just go. Shit. I have to snatch my leash back. Whew, sorry, y'all. So thirsty. Yeah. Marina, what kind of movie you want me to watch next? What's up? Just keep in mind I don't have Amazon Prime. But I pretty much got everything else. Oh, but I ain't paying for no YouTube shit. If it ain't free on YouTube, I ain't paying. I already got Hulu, Netflix, HBO Max, Disney Plus. Now I gotta pay for StreamYard. Bitch, I am broke. Alright, I'm already broke. So if I can't watch it where I got it already and it ain't free, then shit. See how he comes in all disrespectful? I'm gonna check it out. What's up, West? Disrespectful. Just come in throwing tomatoes. Did you watch the movie, West? If you didn't watch the movie, tomatoes on you. The fuck? It's a good one. You know what, Leonard? I do want to check out the second one just because I feel like I gotta. I don't know. I just feel like I gotta. I've been up in here. Does it sound echoey in here, y'all? I've been up in here priming my walls. We're about to paint these boys. Moved everything up out of, well, half of it out of here. That's another story. Wes, did you watch the movie? Somebody suggest a genre in the chat. Or it's me again. It'll just be me. You know, it's executive's fault this time. If you're, you know, upset with my choice, you blame executive. All right? Okay. Got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that probably later on. Well, I gotta get up and gotta get on my grandma duty. That shit comes early. Woo. And he be japped up too, ready to go. Like it ain't 4:30 in the morning around this bitch. He be up like, let's go, grandma. What we doing? What we doing? Right? And he ain't even watch it. See, Marina? And he ain't even watch it. Mm-hmm. There's so many types of movies that I want to do. I just don't want to be the only one picking. I can go every day. Look, I'll go 12 times a day and pick 12 different movies every day and run my mouth. It's not a problem. I promise you, I got the mental catalog. But I don't know. I just wanted it to be, you know, more social. I don't want to just be talking at you. I want to be talking with you. Aww. That was smushy. Aww. Do y'all remember Henry Rollins in Bad Boys 2? I know y'all probably saw Bad Boys 2. That's a pretty popular flick. Most people saw that one. He was hot in that movie too, Miranda. What do they call him? A gringo. Nice gringo. He was, what was he selling? He was like he had like a stank ass, factory looking apartment. I don't remember what he had. It was like security cameras or some shit. They went there for something. He was hot. I remember that. Shit. Alright, well, I mean, we can go murder mystery. We can go comedy. We can go porn. I don't think YouTube is having that. They don't like the popcorn. Oh, you mean, are you talking about the Warriors, Marina? Warriors. Was that Sean Penn? I don't think that was Sean Penn. I don't know that movie, Marina. Bad Boys with Sean Penn. I don't know that movie. Yeah, no, I'm not hip. Now I want to check it out. I like some Sean Penn. I really liked him in I Am Sam. I know that's controversial. At the time it was anyway, because he played a mentally handicapped man. And he's not mentally handicapped. And I know I said before, you know, I don't like that kind of shit. But I think he did such a good job. Like, the movie was great. And then I liked him in Mystic River. That was a good one, too. That was a real good one. Michael Beck. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not hip to that Bad Boys at all. But how dare you say you don't like with Will Smith and Martin. How dare you? Mike Lowry? Are you kidding me? I just really like Will Smith. I don't think I've ever seen a Will Smith movie that I didn't like. Oh, I take that back. I didn't like that Earth shit with him and his son. I didn't like that shit at all. Was it called Earth? I think it was called Earth. Oh, it's so fucking bad. Oh my god. Oh, it's making my eyes hurt. Oh, I hated that movie so much. Oh, it was so bad. Whew. I'm over it, okay. Oh my motherfucking god. See? This kind of shit will get your ass timed out. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That shit right there? Say it ain't so, Marina. Say it ain't so! What? I'll take it away. You don't got him, Marina. I dig it. I don't really care for Denzel Washington. I don't think he's as great an actor as most of the world does, and I damn sure don't think he's attractive. Now, don't get me wrong. There's, you can't. The motherfucker made 9,000 movies. It's hard not to like a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I give Denzel a C. I really do. You know what I'm saying? He was amazing in Malcolm X. Listen, like, holy shit. Like, for a while there, like, you forget, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was he did a really good job. And I liked him in Ricochet. Ricochet was my shit. Loved Ricochet. John Q, I like John Q. That's about it. Like, I'm trying to struggle to. And don't get me wrong, I've seen them all. Ricochet was my shit, though. I really like that. That was a good one. See. We're going to have to find a tiebreaker. Let me think of somebody to see how you feel about him. It's got to be a black guy, though, because those are black guys. We can't just pull a Puerto Rican guy up in the mix because it won't be fair. Or a white guy. Or let's see. You don't like Will. I don't like Denzel. It don't have to be nobody sexually attractive. Everybody loves Morgan. Like, you can't... If you don't like Morgan Freeman, I might block your ass. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't come around here with that bullshit. Let's see. I can't name 10 Will Smith movies? Marina, I didn't try to name Will Smith movies. Don't get me going. What? I can't name 10. Challenge. Is that the fuck you just said? No, I was talking about Denzel because I don't really care for Denzel. But I was able to name 3 movies, you know what I'm saying, from Denzel that I did like. Will Smith, I can only name one that I didn't like. And that was, I think it was called Earth. That was so terrible for me. And I hated that. He was in this one movie, Will Smith, called 6 Degrees of Separation. Have you ever seen that? That was pretty controversial because he played a gay man. And he kissed Anthony, what's his name? The dude from 16 Candles, the nerd. I forget his name. Yeah, they kissed in the mouth and shit. Then he was in this other movie. It's called Where the Day Takes You. That was another one that wasn't a real big movie. It was an all-star cast. It had lots of the younger folk in it, like Ricky Lake, when she was real young, like before Hairspray, before Crybaby. That was a good one. I like those 2 movies, I think, the most because that's when he was hungry. You You know what I mean? That was back when he was young and hungry to act. And I think he did a really good job in those two flicks. They're not... Independence Day is my favorite. But those two movies I always stuck in my brain when I think of Will Smith because it's so controversial. You know, I wonder if in hindsight he wished he didn't play that gay role. You know? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. That recent one where he played Venus and Serena's father, Richard. He did pretty good in that one. If that's how that man really behaves, then, you know, he did a really good job. My problem with that, I understand that movie was about Richard. You know what I'm saying? But I really wanted to see more of Venus and Serena. But it wasn't about them. I get it. It was about him. Yeah. That shit was crazy. What's his name? Anthony? I know there's an Anthony in his name. The dude who played in 16 Candles. Edward Scissorhands. Oh, I can't remember his name. It's driving me crazy. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I didn't see 6 Degrees of Separation until like later. Like I hadn't seen that. Michael Anthony Hall, thank you. That's about right. That sounds right. I hadn't seen 6 Degrees of Separation until, you know, later. It was like on some fluke that I seen. It was like, I don't know, a Blockbuster or something. And I was like, look at this shit. Never heard of this. Let's catch this. Little Will Smith shit. I was like, what? Yeah, it was like, whoa. Yes, the Brat Pack. Yeah, good old Molly Ringwald. That was my girl. Little Ali Sheedy. You know what? I just seen a commercial yesterday with Rob Lowe in it for Atkins Diet. And I was like, how the fuck is Rob Lowe still on fucking TV? How is Rob Lowe still on fucking TV, Morena? How? Who the hell is like, I need a, you know, elder white guy, you know, let's call it Rob Lowe. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, man, they are, though. They're calling his ass up, man. At least Atkins is. I think he was hosting some show. It was a game show, briefly. But it didn't last, that show. But I did watch it a couple times. Somebody keeps hiring his ass. Shit. Fucking Rob Lowe. He's something, Morena. He's something like that. He is still... You're right, Morena. He is. He's still a handsome older white guy. You know? Yeah. Maybe I need to get a boyfriend. If I don't even like white men. And I'm up in here just like, oh, Lord, the white man. Like, I need to go out or something. Shit, put the girls up, put some glitter on them. Shit. Hey, fellas. How y'all doing? Shit. Vampire Diaries, is that a movie or a show? You know what? I think Brad, I think he going through some things. I think he going through some things. You know? Stress, man. Stress. I like Johnny Depp and Matthew McConaughey. But I think Ryan Reynolds is fine. Fine. I think Ryan Reynolds is fine. Yeah. And, Bradley Cooper, yeah. Yeah. Bradley Cooper's another one. Oh, okay, that's enough of the white men's. That's enough. Put the white men's away. Yeah, Marina, my daughter used to watch that kind of stuff when she was younger, and all that. What was the movies? Twilight, the Twilight crap. Her ass would probably deny it now, but she was into that shit. I never really got into it. There's a few, vampire shits I watched, like Interview with the Vampire. I really liked that. Wes Craven's, or was it Bram Stoker? I think it was Bram Stoker's Dracula. The one with, I just talked about it the other day with Executive. The one with Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder. That was good as fuck. I really like that, like a lot. Whenever I see it, I always watch it. Interview with the Vampire. Then there's the silly ones like, Vampire in Brooklyn. There was another one, I forget what it was called. It was from like the 80s. It was some goofy shit. True Blood, you know what, Morena? I watched one episode of True Blood, and it turned me. Like I said, I'm not really into the zombie thing. Listen, I got homies who had tried to forcefully make me watch, what's that shit called? With the zombies? Come on, man. Tyler Perry, they film it in Tyler Perry's spot. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's still on right now. Zombie shit. Come on, y'all. Ugh. When they film it on Tyler Perry's lot. Damn it. It's famous. Right now. Morena. Oh, what's it called? I liked Blade. Blade was good. Morena, it's a vampire show. I mean, a zombie show. It's a famous zombie show. But they actually film it on Tyler Perry's, lot. Tyler Perry has a movie. He's like a little Black Hollywood in Georgia. And they film that show there. It comes out, I think it's still a thing. Come on, man. It's a famous... Hold on. It's gonna drive me nuts. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna find it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's on the TV, right? I don't know if it's still on. It might be over with. Oh. It's driving me insane that I can't think of the name of the show. Morena, if you're into zombies and shit, you gotta know what I'm talking about. Because I don't watch it. My friends are always trying to get me to watch that crap. And a couple of my kids. And I never watch that shit. I refuse. But it's a famous show. Hot white zombies. With the shotguns. It comes on like... Oh my god. It's driving me nuts. I don't think it didn't come on like HBO or nothing. It came on like... Oh my god. It's really pissing me off. Gerard! Gerard! Oh, I know you know the name of the show right now. I know you know it! What's the famous zombie show that's out right now? Or was out for years? No, I can't move forward. I can't. I'll try. Yeah, I don't get too much into the zombie shit. I liked Z, World War Z. Is that the one, Brad Pitt? Or Z Nation? Z? Yeah. The Walking fucking Dead! Thank you, son, who heard me yelling from all the way back there. The Walking Dead, goddammit, Morena. The Walking Dead! Oh, I feel so much fucking better. Hold on, y'all. Oh my god. Y'all don't understand. Thank you, son. Oh, I feel so much more better. Jesus Christ. Whew. The Walking Dead, Morena. You don't watch that crap? I liked, I remember the old zombie shit from when I was a kid, man. Dawn of the Dead. That's my kind of zombie. Slow, you can get away from them. These, I like Shaun of the Dead. That was good. I really love Shaun of the Dead, like, a lot. Like, I really like Shaun of the Dead. But these zombies now, man, they're climbing walls and man, I can't fuck around. I know, he heard me yelling and shit. Bitch. You know, I don't care for the zombie and vampire joints. Some of them can be good, but for the most part, it's a no for me. Shaun of the Dead was so good. I really like Simon Pegg, his little comedy crew. You know how like Spike like used a lot of the same actors, or like Apatow does that. They do that too. They use a lot of the same little 2 or 3 of them. I really like them. Did you see Hot Fuzz? I liked Hot Fuzz. That was good. Whew, I really do feel like I just took a load off when he said, yeah, The Walking Dead. It was really fucking, because I don't even know how I would even find that shit. I would have to call my homie, and that's going to lead to a 45-minute conversation. And I ain't really want to do all that. Whew. Alright, Marina, so you like vampire movies and zombie movies. You morbid bitch. No, I'm just playing. Oh my god, don't cry! So, we could do a vampire movie. Do you want to do, like, a current one or an older one? Would you prefer, like, Dracula style, or, like, hip, leather-wearing, motorcycle-driving, shotgun-toting? Maybe he did do that, Marina. Maybe, Marina. Fucker. Shit. Maybe. Interview with the Vampire is good. It is good. You know, I'm not a fan of Tom Cruise. But I do think he's attractive. It's not so much anymore when he was younger. But I never thought he was a very good actor, honestly. He's another one. I don't get it. I liked him in this movie called Night and Day, or Day and Night, with him and Cameron Diaz. Night and Day. It was called Night and Day, but night was spelled like with a K. Yeah, him and Cameron Diaz. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. I don't like none of the Mission Impossibles. Kinda, sorta, I guess, if there ain't nothing else on. I didn't care for Risky Business or Top Gun. Like, I just, you know what? I liked the World one. The World War with Dakota Fanning. I liked that. But that was a remake. I never saw the original. But still, I like that movie. That was a good one. I'll give him that. I'm not a fan. Please don't come and kill me, sir. Huh. Brad Pitt. Girl, yes. That interview with the vampire. They had that long, all that, with the prairie shirts and shit, and the sweat, with the little ponytails, and the little clickety-clackety shoes and shit. And some, yes. Predicted the crimes with the people in the water. Girl, I don't know what the hell that is. Is that some Tom Cruise shit? Was that the Vanilla Sky? I watched that thing. I don't know what the hell happened. I'm not sure what that was about. True crime. Okay. We can do true crime. What's your favorite movie, Morena, of all time? I'll answer while you think. So for me, my favorite movie has changed over the years. Like I told y'all before, when I was younger, the first movie I actually fell in love with was Return of the Jedi. And then when I got a little older, it changed to The Shining. The Shining was my shit for a long time, man. I fucking love Jack Nicholson a lot. And then after I got a little older, it was The Color Purple. That was my shit. I fucking love that movie. Whoopi, here you go. And then, currently it's, August Osage County. And that's been my favorite for a while now. And nothing's bumped it out yet. So, my favorite movie is ever changing. Marina, what's your favorite movie? Or, 2. Top 3. You know what, Marina? I like Arnold also. What was that one with the little man inside the man? You know what I'm talking about? On another planet, and the eyes popped out because they took all the air. Gives the people the air. You know what I'm talking about? Gives the people the air. Oh, and then what was the other one? Blade Runner or something? Something he was running. It was a game, and they had to run, or they're gonna die. That was a good one. And then, of course, Terminator. Like, come on. I didn't even have to say that. Gives the people the air. That was a good movie. I like Arnold. Richard Dawson. Yeah. Kissing up all the bitches all the time. Is that, you know what? I was watching some, because I got the Game Show Network, I think. Some form of game show crap. And sometimes I'll be watching the old game shows and cracking up. He never kissed a black woman in the mouth. He only kissed them white hoes in the mouth. He never kissed no black women in the mouth. I was watching that shit. He would kiss them on the cheek or on the hand. But then white women got a square in the mouth. Pow! Racist. Or was he being respectful? I don't know. Do it, Arnold. You seen them all? So, what has Arnold been up to? He's been chilling somewhere. I know he made those, what were they called? League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Is that what it was called? Expendables. Got it. Expendables. There was like 2 or 3 of them. I didn't care for that. I didn't want to see that shit. Wasn't he in the Expendables, or was that Sylvester Stallone? Or was it both of them? I know it was a bunch of old white men up in there, and I did not want to see that crap. That's all I know. I didn't like Sylvester Stallone in Guardians of the Galaxy. With his old raggedy ass. Sometimes you just gotta sit the fuck down. Just sit down. It's over. And I don't know who the hell, in their right mind, ever decided to fucking cast, or still, or, not still. Who the fuck ever decided to cast and continue to cast for many years motherfucking Steven Seagal? But I would like to personally punch each and every one of those people in the fucking face. And I suspect that he was funding a lot of that shit his damn self. Worst actor ever. Hands down, in my opinion, the worst actor ever. And then after Steven Seagal goes Kevin Costner. Oh, I said it out loud. I said it. It will set you free. Woo! Oh my God, they're so terrible. What's up, Wes? What you talking? He does look scary, Marina. Did you see him in the Guardians of the Galaxy? It looked like somebody propped his ass up. It looked like somebody just propped his ass up. Or they just like, he was sitting in a chair and they green screened his ass up in there. He was looking he was looking hella old. Steven Seagal is ass. Alright? Ass. Yeah, okay, West Side Rider, I'll give you the finger. Alright? Ass. Boo. And he's a cop somewhere and shit? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. That dude had the driest did he even have a roundhouse kick? He had the wackest kung flu. That shit wasn't even kung fu. Kung no fu. Oh. And that ponytail was holding on for dear life. Ugh. And I don't know what kind of pomade that fool greased his scalp with, but he need to stop it. And the leather vest. Did he wear it? Was it a requirement to wear that shit in every movie? Ah. Non-fighting ass. You know his jeans were way too tight to be doing some of those kicks. Quit playing. Stop. Damn, I hate that dude. I'm saying though, like, he was so bad, man. And they just keep, that's like, I feel the same way about Shyamalan. Who the fuck keeps giving this dude money to make these movies? He has to be funding it himself, or like his closest friends and family and shit. This dude is so terrible, like, stop it. Stop it. Woosah. This is, what do you call it? Therapeutic. See? Good therapy. It's there. You got to get the shit out. What do you say? Oh, hold on. I got to put my glasses on. Oh, hold on. All I see from the TV wall across the room, because I took my glasses off, is that West Side Rider says something about Meryl Streep. Now, I don't know what he said. I'm about to put my glasses on, and I'm going to see what he said. Now, player. All right? I like you. You look good in a blue shirt. You know what I'm saying? It looks good on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be redressing you around here. Now, I'm about to put my glasses on. And I'm about to look into the, you know what I'm saying, and see what it say down there. And, you may, had to go on and put a white t-shirt back on. I told you, I warned you, Meryl's a delicate subject for me. That's my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't come for my bitch. And I take that shit, like, seriously, a player. I put my glasses on right now. What he done said about my bitch? What he done said about my bitch? Oh, Lord. I'll just give you a little tap. I'll just give you a little love tap for now. Just a little love tap. Hey, Miss Parker, how you doing? We were talking about a movie called, that's what I'm doing over here, Miss Parker. We talk about movies. Today we were talking about a movie called He Never Died, but we're done talking about that now, so I'm just kind of just running my mouth. But after my live, either today or tomorrow, I will post a movie on my community wall, and I'll tell you where you can watch it, give you a few days to watch it, and then come back and talk about it. So far, I'm taking suggestions from anyone, or I'm going to pick it my damn self, and you just going to have to deal with it. Marina wants me to do a horror movie. She likes the vampires and the zombies. That's not my forte, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Marina, I really did time his ass out. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am, I really did time his ass out. Yes, ma'am. You see, girl, listen. That's the only rule. I have one rule around this bitch. One fucking rule on this channel. All right? One. Don't do Meryl. Don't come for Meryl. You don't gotta like her. Just don't. Just shut up. All right? Don't come for Meryl. All right? That's my only rule. That's it. He knew that. He knew the rules. He knew the rules when he put that shit in the chat. Okay. So, Marina, Miss Parker, what kind of movie genre do you like, Miss Parker? What do you suggest? I won't put you on the spot because I know you don't, new around here, and you don't have to pick a specific movie, but maybe a genre. Keep in mind, I have almost everything except Amazon Prime. Or we'll talk about gives the people the air. Action movies. I like action movies too, Miss Parker. Like bank jobs, car chases. What you talking? Did you like Snatch? Did y'all like Snatch? That was a good movie. I only ask you that now because Guy Ritchie is the man who directed that movie. And Guy Ritchie's a little weirdo. He's kind of like a baby Tarantino-ish. Kind of ish. But he only had a few movies that I'm familiar with. But I see he's got a new one coming out. And I wanted to check it out. That's why he was even on my mind at all today. Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, I like Guy Ritchie. He's really good. Snatch was great. I know, he was banging Madonna for a while there. I think she went and got herself a younger model. She's got to keep getting that young blood, sucking that's the real vampire. If you want to talk about vampires, there's one. Madonna's ass shares another one. Them hoes, man. Whew. I do like Jason Statham too, Miss Parker. What was that one? Did you see that one where he had to, his adrenaline, he had to stay his heart pumping or something at a certain amount, blood going, or he would die? And so he was like drinking all these monster drinks and taking cocaine and I think he smoked some meth even to try to stay up to get the antidote so they wouldn't die. That was a good movie. I like that. That was real good. Yeah, and then I think he was in another one. It was either called The Bank Job or The Italian Job. It was one of the two, maybe both. I saw one of those. That was good. Yeah, that was good. She does, Marina, but it's probably because she was drinking on some bad baby blood. She maybe got a bad dose. She does, Shit. I think it's all that drugs she probably been doing. The Detective, I don't know what that is. I'm just saying, Marina, Corona. Oh, there's this show that comes on Hulu. I don't really watch too many new shows, Miss Parker. There's a few. People are always suggesting that I watch shows. I'm not going to do that here. I just want to talk about movies. Directors and actors and actresses also. But, yeah, I don't want to do the TV show thing. But there are a few that I watch. But there's this one called Only Murders in the Building. It comes on Hulu. Have y'all ever seen that? It's had 2 seasons so far. It's with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. Oh, this thing is great. Oh, I love this thing. It's so funny. Y'all should if you ever get a chance, y'all should check that out. It's on Hulu. Yeah, I did Quentin Tarantino a couple months back. Quentin Tarantino is my favorite director of all time, Marina. So yeah, I talked about him a while back. Yeah, Quentin's my man. That's my dude. I love his twisted mind. I love it. Love it. Yeah, I like Netflix too, and I like Hulu for shows. But like I said, there aren't many new shows. I watched Snowfall. They didn't really have to stretch out another season of Handmaid's Tale. They really could have wrapped it the fuck up last season. They really could have stretching that shit out. I like the Wonder Years, the remake with the Black family. I really like that. I don't really usually like shit like that, but I really liked it because I have a crush on Don Cheadle, and he's the narrator. So that's probably why I keep watching, to be honest with you, because I have a crush on Don Cheadle. There, I fucking said it. But there's all these other shows that I watched, like, and they only had one season, and then they never came back. And I can't remember half the names of them, so, they're gone. I like American Horror Story. Oh! Morena. Yup, Don Cheadle. Girl, I've had a crush on Don Cheadle since... What was that movie where they had the blonde wig hair? Was it a Robert Townsend movie? Where he was a superhero? Wasn't that when they had the blonde hair? The Q-tips? Oh, Goldie. They were called Goldies or something? Yeah. Me and Don Cheadle go way back. He is a good actor. Morena, there is, for me, there's a difference between... look, just because a motherfucker is attractive, don't make him sexy. And just because a motherfucker's ugly, don't make him not sexy. You know what I'm saying? You could be a sexy, ugly motherfucker. There's lots of... Shaba! That was an ugly motherfucker, but he was sexy. Shaba! Come on now. Sexy with his ugly ass. Yeah. How come every time I say something, you just go, what? What? What movie? Are you talking about this movie from today? Yeah, we're done talking about the movie from today. We're talking about other just random shit, Wes. Shaba he was one ugly motherfucker, but I thought Shaba was sexy. You know what I'm saying? Shaba! It was mostly his voice for me. It was his voice. Shaba! Y'all better stop hating on Shaba. Oh, okay, Miss Parker. Hope to see you again. Awesome. I like Belly. Belly was good. I just was talking about Belly the other day with my kid. I liked Belly more than Scarface. Yup. I didn't really care for Scarface. I said this before. It was I give it a C. It wasn't that great for me. But I liked Belly. I give Belly an A. Belly was good. I liked Paid in Full. Paid in Full was my shit, man. I've seen Paid in Full so many times it don't make no sense. That was my shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Paid in Full. My daughter was here earlier helping me with my grandboy, and we were scrolling through a little Netflix, and she was like, I never seen this movie before. And I look up at the TV screen, and oh Lord, whose child is she? Who? She ain't never seen Goodfellas. How the fuck is it possible for you to know me for 26 years and you ain't never seen Goodfellas? Say it ain't so. I almost made her fucking watch it. But you can't make a 26-year-old do shit unless you duct tape her ass to a chair. And I don't got no duct tape right now. Press shop. I like Casino. Casino was real good. I really like Casino. It was good. You know, I've never seen any of the Godfathers. I've seen pieces here and there. It just doesn't look good to me. And I've caught shit for it from a lot of people, mostly men. Only men. I've caught a lot of shit for that in my life because I won't watch it. Like, I'm like, I don't want to watch it. I've had motherfuckers bring the whole box set, like, you're finna watch it, and I'm like, no the fuck I'm not. Like, I don't want to. I just have no desire to watch it. None. I prefer the Bronx Tale. Like, I'd rather watch a Bronx Tale. I don't want to watch Godfather. Ain't there like 7 of them and they're all like 6 hours long? I don't want to see that shit. The Gangs of New York was a good movie. Once Upon a Time in America. I don't think I saw that. I think I saw Once Upon a Time in New Mexico. Or was it just regular Mexico? I think it was just regular Mexico. Alright, so what did we decide on? See, I done started smoking a goddamn reefer. Let me put this shit on. I done zoned out and shit. I'm back, y'all. Here I am. Hey. I was thinking about Sharon Stone in Casino, actually. She did a pretty good job. I like Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci's cool. I like Joe Pesci. Alright, so Marina says vampire, horror, vampire, zombie type shit. Miss Parker is in love with Tom Cruise. Fuck out of here. That fool gets no play around here. Sorry, Miss Parker. He Never Died was a great movie. If you've never seen it, I hope that you do. I showed the trailer earlier. I hope that some of the things I talked about inspired you. I want you to tell me who you think the man, the man in the goatee was. Tell me, who you think he was. Put it in the chat, comment section and all that business. I'd like to know what you think. All right, Marina. I don't want to talk about Arnold Schwartz. I don't want to talk about Arnold. What else did you say, bitch? I'm sorry. I started smoking that. Devil's lettuce. Fucking devil's lettuce. Alright. Vampire and... wait, no, you said... oh, Lord. Interview with a Vampire. I remember you said that. Let's find a more current... Is there a more current vampire movie? Or zombie movie? I don't know. I don't watch that shit. I really don't. I have no clue. And Marina, I agree that as soon as I end this live, I'm going to think of 100 movies also. And like, oh man, I should have said this, or oh man, I probably actually started talking about something maybe a half an hour ago and never finished talking about it. Because that's how Marina, it's hard up here. It's tough. It's rough. Let me see what, Smile. Where can I find that at, Wes? Ooh, The Wolf of Wall Street was good. I love that movie. Smile. Thank God for hitting a like. Oh, I'm got cotton mouth like a mofo. What's your problem? Okay. A horror. Okay, all right. Psychological horror. Watch. Where can I watch it at? Everywhere but nowhere. I cannot watch it. I don't have any of these places to watch for free. It looks interesting. I like psychological thrillers. I like them a lot, actually. I'd be surprised at how many times I watch a psychological thriller. I do not have a Fire Stick, Wes. I have a... Somebody is in the back chat. Put these on. Okay. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Hello?
Girl. You got a bigger screen this time.
You see I got it worked out?
You was like, nope, not today.
I came up, let's look at this one. I like this one. I just wished it
Ooh,
was a little bit bigger.
I'm crying. Oh, she look angry too.
That's why I picked her. Did
She's
you
not
get my
the play
message?
play. I don't think that I did.
Girl, I think I wrote your number down wrong.
Hold on, I'm gonna give it to you again. But yeah, I ain't want nothing. I just wanted to come up here and say hey.
Hey, girl, hey. So you didn't even watch the movie, did you?
I didn't. I haven't had time.
See?
I'm so sorry. I just been trying to get my stuff together, you know.
Let me write it down again. Yeah, I sent you a message today, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I was thinking, and I'll tell you what I said. I said, the movie that you were talking about, Bandits, were you talking about the one with Bruce Willis, or you were talking about the newer one?
No, the one with Bruce Willis in it.
Oh, okay, because there's a newer one. And I was like,
is there?
I never heard of it.
You
Yeah,
didn't
I
call
saw
me
the one with Bruce Willis. It was a long ass
3232
time
number, did
ago.
you?
Huh?
I said you didn't call me from a 3232 number, did you?
No.
Okay,
I
I think
didn't
I'm
call
gonna
you at
use
all. I
today.
texted you.
Oh shit, my bad. Oh, you know what? I do see it. You know what?
Oh, okay, then I did
I
it.
I
Sure.
see it. I just didn't answer it. Okay, I'm just
Okay.
now looking at it. My bad.
Sweet.
My bad, girl.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
I've
it
been
went through.
busy. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Let me save you. Uh, info. Save to existing. Okay.
No, I don't need no Fire Stick.
Oh, what? I didn't even hear that part. What happened?
They're making fun of me in the chat because I don't got no Fire Stick. She is wearing that dress, ain't she? Okay, girl, I see you. I just now looked at my screen. I just now looked at the screen.
Girl, I single now, girl. I single
All
now.
right, girl.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I've been enjoying it. I've been in and out between you and the area of degeneracy,
Okay.
listening in. So yeah, we definitely gonna have to find a way to get you to watch the movie.
You know, I definitely have seen it before. The one with Bruce Willis, but it was so long ago. I would have to rewatch it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was just watching it the other night and I was thinking, oh, this would be good for me and Shabo to do together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna pick a horror or psychological horror thriller, zombie, something gory and negative, because Marina insists. That's how she rolls.
Oh,
Some people, they like what they like.
gotcha.
And
Oh,
then
I
after
see all kind
that,
of movies now. Gangs in New York, Bronx Tale. I miss this part of the chat. Okay.
yeah. And then after that, I'll definitely fit the Bandits in this week.
Okay. Yeah,
check it
I'll
out.
yeah, just text me and let me know either way for sure, and I'll make sure it'll be like one of the movies I watch before I go to sleep again, so that way
Yes.
it's fresh. But girl, I was watching that movie. Where am I from? I'm from Delaware, the place that nobody goes, or the place in movies that are only referenced when people have relatives. That's it.
Yes. Actually, you know what? Every time I hear that, I think of Umar. He done ruined it. That's all I think about.
Yeah, girl, did I tell you I went to one of them things that he had?
I hope that you did, and I
I
would love to hear that
did.
story.
Yeah, so he got into a confrontation before I could give him smoke. So
Mm,
it was like it was already a lot of smoke, and I had my daughter with me, so it was just like me, one woman army, and I wasn't really willing to put myself in the middle of because it was, girl, it was
yeah.
women with bows and arrows,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
makeshift ones. Oh my
Was that
gosh,
the
it was,
recent, not this year, but last year's street thing?
yeah.
I seen
Hmm.
a lot of videos and shit about it. Yeah, I saw that lady with the bow and arrow. Mhm.
Girl, and like she was trying to shoot the drone down.
Mhm.
Her raggedy ass was trying to shoot. I'm like, what in the hell? And it's like, I don't know if you were on the stream over on Trip's channel when I had did like the and I'm not gonna derail your stream too much, but there was one stream that we did together and I was like showing the street where the school was. Literally,
Mhm.
it's less than a 10-minute walk from the men's prison, right?
Mm.
And
Wow.
then there's another school that my son went to that was a all boys. It was called Prestige Academy. And it was ran by a black man, and he was a frat brother. And that school was only open for 3 years because, you're getting inner city boys. And this is not me saying anything, but you're putting all of these young boys who essentially haven't had any real guidance underneath one roof and
Mm.
think that you're not going to have chaos. And it was just too much. And yeah, so we only did 1 year there. Um, but yeah, it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. So, and then the funny thing is where his school is now, like the street that divides the three buildings
Mhm.
is like the street that, for all intents and purposes, that the drug dealers use to
Girl,
get
I know.
around driving on the main streets.
Girl, I know. I seen all the shits. I follow all the Umar haters. I'm hip.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Mhm.
But yeah, anyway. But yeah, so
Yeah. So, like, if you ever, um, in the future, also after this, want to suggest a movie, I'm always
mhm,
down as long as I can find it. I
yeah.
already pay for what I pay for, and I ain't paying for nothing else. So if I can't see it where I can't see it.
So what movie are you gonna watch next? Did you make a decision?
I haven't really decided yet. I was just gonna thumb through Netflix. I got Netflix. I'm not gonna go to Disney for a zombie flick. I got HBO Max, Hulu, and Netflix, and then the free shit, Tubi, Freebie,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say like if you needed like a link to or some credentials to get into like another platform, just let me know.
Maybe I might steal your Prime information. But Leonard did suggest, and I think I might take Leonard up on his suggestion. That I do the part two, the sister movie to the one I just
Mm-hmm.
talked about tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and he said I could find it on YouTube. So I think I might just do that. Um,
West Side Riders throwing tomatoes.
he's always throwing tomatoes at me. He doesn't even say hello to me no more. You hear me?
Oh my.
He just comes in here with tomatoes. He be leaving tomatoes in my chat, under my in my comment section afterwards and shit. If
Oh
he
my
missed the
god.
live, if he misses the live, he'll just show up in my comment section throwing fucking tomatoes. I don't get a hey girl, hey
That sounds
nothing.
like a personal problem.
That's
Like why
fucked
are you
up, right? Fuckers be wildin'.
why are you throwing tomatoes at you? You the one who showed up late. Like
Hmm.
that's funny. That is funny.
Just mad at everything I say. Just mad.
Mm. He heard you say something about taking Leonard up on offers, and he said nope, tomatoes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Tomatoes.
that is funny. But yeah, I didn't really want nothing. I just wanted to say hey and hear your voice real quick.
Hey, girl, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to wind it on down anyway. I got to get up hella early in the morning and get on grandma duty.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Girl, I'm off tomorrow. I'm thinking about doing a stream. I might.
Tonight?
I don't know about tonight. I don't know if I feel like it tonight. Because I got to get up too. But maybe tomorrow in the afternoon I might
Okay.
do one.
All right. Y'all better sub. Let me drop your little shit. I think everybody subbed you over here. Wes, are you subbed to Miss Angelica? Probably not. He didn't even know where he was from. Let me find him.
And he didn't even know who I was. He was like, "Who that? Who that woman?"
Put something in the chat to make it easier on me. Did you
Yeah.
put something in the chat yet?
No, I ain't tight. I've been swirling. You know how I swirl on these YouTube streets.
Mm-hmm. Girl, I was moving around too a little bit.
Did
I'm
you see?
missing
I
some shit.
tagged you in a post.
Did you?
Mhm.
I'm missing some shit right now that I really should be watching.
Girl, they out here acting a fool.
Yeah, I want to be watching Lady Lie.
You know, I've only watched her one time.
Oh, she's great.
It was
Oh,
funny
she's
when
great.
she was dragging somebody. I said, "Oh, child." I started reaching
Yes,
for my
she's.
pearls.
Oh yes. Oh,
I
listen.
started
There was
reaching.
a. Are you hip to the Purge that happened a while back?
So I know that there's a purge that happens periodically, and I know
Yeah,
a lot
it's.
of things have happened on the purge.
Well, this last Purge, I wasn't hip to any of the ones previous, but this one I was.
Hmm.
It's a 3 day event.
Oh,
A 2 day event. Wait,
they stream the whole time?
12. Yeah. Well, he'll
Oh
do
no.
12 and then end it and then do another 12. So it's. I'm sorry, it's a 2 day event because he did 4 12-hour streams. 2 day event. Um, the fucker was up
Oh
most of the
no.
time, but he did crash a little. But they came from all people came from all sectors, and if you had smoke, you went up and hit the link and called somebody's name out. Somebody went and came and found you, and you had to hit the link. And
Mm,
I'll tell you what, Lady La assassinated people like it was nothing. Like she's amazing at her dragging. But I don't care about that honestly
mm,
because I like her humor. I just think she's really funny.
mm-hmm. I get
As long as
you.
she ain't dragging me, shit, I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay out of her path.
I
I'm gonna stay out of her path.
hear you.
Hey man, her and Clyde Diva. I'm good. I don't want no
Clyde
smoke.
is funny.
I don't want no
Clyde is funny.
smoke. No smoke.
She does not
Mm-mm.
play. Yeah, I don't hang out in every place. I know that a lot of my attention has been on, I don't know if you're familiar with like the Just Pearly things as of
Oh
recent.
yeah, yeah, I'm hip.
And
I'm aware.
all,
That bro, I didn't.
all the
I shared a post about her. I don't know, maybe a month or so ago.
hmm
Yeah, I don't. I, she seems like
Yeah,
she's
so
wearing the uniform that I always saw her in. Like I don't understand the big shock. Like she says exactly what I
I
thought
don't
she would say.
understand either.
She's saying exactly what I thought she was thinking. Like I'm not surprised.
I, I ain't gonna say too much over here. But yeah, so I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised behind what's okay. So all I say is what's funny is like how all of this regression into pro blackness is happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's the funny part to me.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but outside of that, kind of like looking at some of these women and they like, oh yeah, cause and they said like the women is still blaming the women. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, wait a minute, what we gotta do with this woman? What we gotta do with her?
Mm-hmm. Gone.
You know what I'm saying? So I just been looking and I just been sipping on my wine, like,
Mm-hmm.
these people are crazy. I'm just so
I
glad that I
follow.
live.
I
Go ahead.
watched quite a bit of that. Is that Manosphere, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I watched quite a bit of that over there. Uh, a lot of it I just, I don't be commenting on shit. Listen, man, I've the past 2 weeks or so, I've just been staying out of chat, a lot of chats. I still watch a lot of shit. I just don't be in the chats. But the Manosphere, there's only like maybe 2 channels that I ever touch the chat ever anyway, because I just want to watch. I don't need to chime in. But trust me, I be wanting to have, my fingers be hovering over the, but I don't.
Listen, I'm telling you, you might as well just get in so we can all make some money. I'll be in the background. I'll be like your silent partner, and we could just all catch a bag. Because at this point, it's just very clear that they don't care. As long as the woman is non-black, she's gonna get propped up. So we might as well make some money off of these Negroes' backs. That's what I'd say.
Girl, I had left a comment underneath mediocre tutorial and reviews, one of his videos. Do you know who that is?
I've never watched his content, but I'm aware of who he is.
Yeah. He sounds like a dude who ain't getting no ass, but is trying to front like he's getting all kinds of ass. I'm sorry.
Did you see the clip about him? I guess he was like trying to step around. I guess he had a girlfriend at one point and brought her on the channel. And something they were talking about got to talking about sex and whatnot. I don't know if you want me saying that stuff, but he started like doing the hand motions and stuff, and he got all like super excited. And she's looking at him like, nigga. Like I was like, wait.
Yeah, he is real corny, and but I liked the perspective. You know what I mean? But this one day I left a comment, and it wasn't about him. It was about who he was talking about. And I got like over 1,000 likes and like 600 comments and shit. I was like, what? I think they think I'm a dude because of my name. I get that a lot, Angelica.
Okay.
Whenever people see the name Hood Therapy, they immediately think I'm a dude.
Oh,
they just do.
I can see how that could happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl. They a mess over there. I'm just so glad that I live in reality. I would just be so frustrated as an individual, just like sitting on the internet doing panel after panel complaining. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like imagine, okay, so I don't like avocados, right? I think they're nasty. The texture is off. That's just me. You will never see me do a whole panel about avocados.
Right?
You will never see me talk about how avocados are destroying the economy of Mexico.
Right?
How avocados are creating these gang militias in the Mexican country and ruining the community. You would never, because I just don't like avocados, right? So, instead of avocados, I'll just use whatever else that I do like and just not say anything. But these brothers just like, it's like a constant bombardment of, oh, you black women. It's just so confusing. Like they're angry. And to me, it's off that because it's like you can't talk about something so much and then say that you don't like it. You a lie.
Yeah.
And the devil ain't in you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
But yeah, I'll leave it there. I'm done. I don't want to derail your show. I just wanted to really say, hey.
All right. Well, I'm going to call you probably tomorrow or text you or something. I'm about to wrap this up anyway. Okay. I got to get up in the morning.
All right, my dear. I'm going to drop down.
All right, Angelica.
Peace.
All right, y'all. We talked about it. It was awesome. Yeah, he never died. Okay, so I decided that just now in the moment, that it makes sense to me that next time we'll talk about part 2, well, the sister movie. She never died. So I'm going to post that on the wall. And, whatnot. Leonard sent me the link, and you definitely can find it on YouTube. West, I thought you had a wife. You single, West? I don't condone cheating. I don't play that shit. Now I'm gonna throw tomatoes at your ass. Uh. Oh, okay. All right. I'll leave it at that. Okay, all right. Never mind. As you were. I'll let y'all, I'm peeling an orange. I'm gonna end the slide when I'm done peeling this orange. You hit her link. Sub to her channel. Hit her notification bell. She says she's planning to do a live tomorrow. I know if you hit her fucking link before you hit mine, I don't know. Oh my god, I might catch a fucking flight to Cali so fast. Anyway, West is a farmer. He grows a lot of tomatoes, you know. He likes to share them with me. He's very thoughtful. He brings me bushels of tomatoes because he knows how much I love ketchup. So, you know. He's got them California growing, got that sun, them good beefsteak, you know. Fucker. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna post it on my wall. All the little details and carrying on. I'm not gonna wait like before how I had it so structured. I'm just whenever I feel like it. I'm gonna give y'all at least a couple, 2-3 days to watch it. I know y'all got kids and jobs and shit. But yeah. Alright. Until next time, peace.